Kiss frontman Gene Simmons took his music fight to Capitol Hill today, testifying before a Senate committee in support of the American Music Fairness Act. What's that? Well, a bipartisan bill that would force AM and FM radio stations to pay royalties to artists when they play their music. Now, supporters say it's simply about protecting the property rights of musicians. The National Association of Broadcasters strongly opposes the new law. It believes that it will harm businesses for local broadcasters and hurt artists by causing radio stations to play less of their music.
Elvis never got a penny for all the times, all the millions of times that his music was played around the world. If you go to Africa, you ain't nothing but you hear that music. That is our emissary. That's bigger and cooler and better than any foreign minister that goes on. American culture spreads with our music, with our pop culture. Elvis never got a penny. When you work hard and you get to the top, what do you got? Zipperoonie. That's not the American way.
There are a lot of small market broadcasters right now that are barely hanging on. And understand, it's not $500. It's another $500 on top of FCC regulatory fees and all the PROs that we're already paying. The ecosystem that's worked for 100 years is under strain because streaming services are a problem for the performers. They're a problem for radio stations.
Gene Simmons, by the way, says President Trump will sign the bill if it reaches his desk.
Tempe leaders want to hear from the public as they consider forcing people to slow down on the roads.
A public meeting on a proposal to reduce speed limits, and that happens in a half an hour, and these are a bunch of major streets. The proposed changes include dropping the speed limit by 5 miles an hour on several stretches of road. You can see on the right side of your screen what's at play, and these are some major thoroughfares. This proposal, the meetings at least, would happen in late January, early February, and if approved, the speed limit changes could go into effect as early as March.
Consistency is important to us, so we have a couple streets that the speed changes as you go along, and we want to make it consistent, one speed all the way across. It's better for drivers, driver expectancy, it's better for enforcement. We can time the signals better, keep the flow moving better.
The meeting starts at 6 o'clock tonight at the Pyle Adult Rec Center that is near Rural and Southern Avenue.